Hi, today I'm going to be doing another Year 3 numeracy test. First question. Some students voted for their favorite animal. How many students voted for horse? So you look for the horse column, which is here. We know that this symbol always means 5. So 5 plus 5 equals 10. And 10 plus 1 equals 11, so the answer is 11. Next question. Jay drew this plan of his bedroom. What is between the bed and the toy box? So the bed's here and the toy box is here. The thing between them is the bookshelf. So the answer is bookshelf. Next page. Anna has these balloons. She gives half of the balloons to Nathan. How many balloons does Anna give to Nathan? So we do this question by, first we count these balloons. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So then you do 8 divided by 2. The answer is 4. Because 4 times 2 equals 8. So we'll colour in 4. So Anna gives 4 balloons to Nathan. Next question. Steve joined 2 blocks together to make this object. He used a cone and So this triangular shape is the cone. And this shape is a cylinder. So the answer would be cylinder. Now, which of these equals 564? We are looking for a 500. There's no 500 in this. There's no 500 in this. There's a 500 in this, and there's a 500 in this. So which one is it? Next, for the 6, we're looking for a 60. There's no 16 here, so the answers must be this. 564. So the answer is this one. Emma has these shells. She kept 5 and gave the rest to Harry. How many shells did Emma give to Harry? So Emma has these shells. She kept 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and gave the rest to Harry. So she gave it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many are there left that aren't dotted? There's 3 that aren't dotted, so the answer would be 3. Which spinner is most likely to stop on white? So there's this. This one's less than that. This one's less than that. And these are quite similar, but I think this one is a bit bigger, so it's most likely to land on white. Mel's counter is at X, which is here. She moves the counter right 3 squares and then up 2 squares. Where does Mel move the counter to? So she moves the counter to the right 3 squares. 1, 2, 3. Then up 2 squares. What is she on? She's on D. The dot's on D. Next page. Nick made this model with cardboard objects. Which of these shows the view from the side? So when you look at the side, you can see the circle first, the front of the cylinder. These both all have fronts. Then next, you see where the arrow is pointing. You see this rectangle thingy. These have rectangles, but this doesn't, so this is out. Next is the cube and the pentagon. This one I don't think is right because the cube is in front of the hexagon, so the square here would be inside the pentagon. This one isn't right because there's no pentagon. This one isn't right because there's a square here and not a rectangle. So this should be the answer because the square is inside the pentagon. There's the circle here and there's the rectangle here. So the answer should be this one. Gina has only these coins. She buys a magazine for $1.95. How much money does Gina have left? First, you got to count how much money she has. Start with the dollars. She's got $2 and $1. That equals $3 because 2 plus 1 equals 3. So the answer. So there's $3, 50, $3.50, 60, 70, 80, 90, $4. She's got $4.05. So $4.05. Double check. $3, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. This is 100, which would make it $4 and there's 5 cents. 405 minus $1.95. 5 minus 5 is 0. You can't minus 0 from 9, so you borrow 4, you change it to 3. 10 minus 9 equals 1. You put the dot. 3 minus 1 equals 2. So the answer would be Gina has $2.10 left. How many of these shapes have exactly 4 sides? Does this have 4 sides? 1, 2, 3, 4. This has 4 sides. That's 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's got 4 sides too. 1, 2, 3, 4. This doesn't have 4 sides. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's got heaps more than 4 sides. Now, this doesn't have 4 sides either. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That doesn't have 4 sides either, so we're still on 2, but this has 4 sides. A rectangle has 4 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. Does this have 4 sides? No, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sides. So the answer would be 3, because there's only 1, 2, 3. Those are the only ones with 4 sides. 4 sides, yeah. Henry puts cards into 4 piles. Each pile has 20 cards. How many cards does Henry have altogether? So he puts it into 4 equal piles. Each pile has 20 cards. So you do 4, then 20. So Henry puts cards into 4 equal piles. So he puts them into 4 equal piles. Each pile has 20 cards. So 4 times 20. 2 times 20 is 40. And 40 times 2 equals 80. So the answer is 80. Ben collects 68 cans. Jack collects 109 cans. How many cans did Ben and Jack collect altogether? So to do this question, you do 68 plus 109. 8 plus 9 first. What's 8 plus 9? So you start with the biggest number. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. The answer is 7, but you can't put the 1 here. You put it at the top. 6 plus 1 equals 7, and 1 plus nothing equals 1. So the answer is 177. The lights on this window make a pattern. Which of these shows the correct order of the next 4 lights? So the pattern is 2 circles, 1 star, 3, 1, 2 star. I can see the pattern. There's 2 circles, then the star, then the 3, then the star, then the triangles. That's that. Then there's the star. There's the 2 triangles. There's the star. There's the 3 ovals. There's the star. There's the 2 triangles. There's the star. Next, there's the 2 circles. There's the star. There's the 3 ovals. There's the star. There's the 2 triangles. There's the star. So what would be next? You would start from the beginning. There would be the 2 circles and the star, then the oval. So which one is that? 2 circles, star, oval. So the answer would be this one. What time does this clock show? You can see it's at the 8. It's just slightly past the 8. So you would call it 8, 5, 10, 15. The 3 is always 15. So the answer would be 8:15. And 8:15 is this one. Next page. Some students chose their favorite sport. They made a graph. Swimming was the most popular sport. Football was more popular than cricket. Netball was less popular than football. Which column shows football on the graph? So, swimming was the most popular sport. So, swimming would be this one. Swimming. Football was more popular than cricket. You can't do that one yet. Netball was less popular than football. So football would be this one. Football was more popular than cricket. So cricket would be either one of these. Netball was less popular than football. Netball was less popular than football. So it doesn't really tell the answer, but you can do either of these. Which column shows football on the graph? But it doesn't really matter because what we're looking for is football. And football would be B. So the answer is B. Which letter is in the square and also in the triangle but not in the circle? So E is in the square, but it isn't in the triangle, so that's not it. F is in the circle, but it's what's not in the circle, so it can't be that either. So B is in the square and also in the triangle, but B isn't in the circle, so the answer would be B. So now it's the next page. Natalie made a hutch for her pet chicken. Her hutch is most like a rectangular prism. This definitely isn't a rectangular prism. I think it's a triangular prism because there's a triangle here and there's the prism part. It wouldn't be a rectangular pyramid because that would be a pyramid. I don't think these are pyramids. I think it's a triangular prism. Ryan is making a calendar. 3rd of July is a Friday. What day is 27th of July? If 3rd of July is a Friday, then this must be a Saturday. This must be a Sunday. This must be a Monday. This must be a Tuesday. This must be a Wednesday. This must be a Thursday. So Friday. So now look for 27th. 27 is here, and that's on Monday. These biscuits are sold in packets of 10. Shelley wants to give 1 biscuit to each of her 27 classmates. What is the least number of packets that Shelley needs? So 10, 20, 30. Because if she does only 20, then if she does only 2 packets, then it wouldn't be enough because that would only feed 20 of her classmates. But the least number of packets is 30. 3 packets because that includes 30 biscuits. Even though there's some left over, it will still give enough to everyone in the class. So the answer is 3. This is a picture of a shoe. Which of these is closest to the length of a real shoe? So this is a picture. This one you have to try and guess. 100 cm. I don't think a shoe is that long. 5 cm is too short. I think about 25 cm. That would be right. That's my inference. Jess takes 2 pegs out of this bag at the same time. Which of these is impossible? A blue peg and a black peg. There's blue and black here, so that's not impossible, so that's out. A red peg and a red peg. There's 2 red pegs, so she could take that out, so that's not impossible. A green peg and a green peg. Oh, there's only 1 green here, so that's possible. A yellow peg and a black peg. Yes, you can do a yellow peg and a black peg. So the one that is impossible is a green peg and a green peg, because there's only 1 green peg. Next page. Mandy folds a rectangle of paper along the dotted line and cuts out some shapes. She folds the paper and turns it around. Which of these is Mandy's paper? So Mandy folds a rectangle of paper along the dotted line. So that would be a diamond. So this shape would be a diamond, because if you draw it on the other end, symmetrical, that would be that. That would be that. That would be that. This one's tricky to draw, but this is my best drawing of it. It would be a cross. She unfolds the paper and turns it around. Which of these is Mandy's paper? So there's this one. It's either one of these, because this one is too thin. It's more, as if you put that there, it would match. So these 2 are already out. Now these 2 are different. It faces that way, but she turns it around. So that would be, it would face that way. So I think the answer is this one. James makes 12 pizzas. He puts 4 pizzas on trays like this. Which of these shows how James could work out the number of trays he needs? So he makes 12 pizzas. So 12 divided by 4, that's possible. 12 times 4, no, because 12 times 4 doesn't equal the answer. 12 minus 4, no. 12 plus 4, no, because 12 divided by 4 equals 3. And he needs 3 trays, because if you do 3 trays, he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that's how James would work it out. 12 divided by 4. So next question. How many quarters are there in 2½ oranges? So you would cut it into quarters. There would be 4 quarters in each orange. 4 plus 4 equals 8. This one's tricky. There's only half an orange. So 4 divided by... So you would do 4 divided. So you split this into half. That would equal quarters. Because 4, 8, you would split those into half. So 4, 8, 9, 10. So the answer is 10. Dana started at 10 and made this number pattern. 10, 11, 13, 16, 20, 25. What is the next number in this pattern? So this is plus 1. This is plus 2. This is plus 3. This is plus 4. Can you see the pattern now? This is plus 5. So 25 plus it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so the next must be plus 6. So 25 plus 6 is 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. You can check it by 31 minus 6. 31, 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25. Okay, a teacher starts to pin the class paintings on the display board like this. How many paintings of the same size will fit on the board all together? So about one more would fit for this. So you would do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. 6 times 3, which is 18. You can double check it by, makes it easier. Doesn't have to be neat. Just count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18. The answer should be 18. Year 3 students go on a trip. This is the plan for the day. At 1 o'clock, the students will be... Look for 1 o'clock. There's no 1 o'clock yet, so at 1 o'clock. So 12:45, they would be having lunch at the park. Josh had these tiles. He then turned each tile a quarter turn clockwise. Which of these is his new design? So there's 4, so that even if you turn it, the whole thing is black, so it will still be the same. This one, he turned each clockwise. Clockwise is this way, that way. So he would turn it this way. So it would be this, one of these. Then this turned clockwise would be upwards at the top. So I think the answer is this one. There are 5 small boxes in this carton, all of the same size. How many small boxes can fit in the carton all together? This one is tricky. So 1, 2, 3, 4, that would fit at the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, because you can't see the one at the bottom over there. Then you go 1, 2, 3, 4 again. 1, 2, 3, 4 again. So 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals 4, 8, 12. Skip counting, so that would be 12. But I think you can fit in 4 more blocks there. So 12 plus 4, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. The answer would be 16. A group of students were in 5 teams. Some students changed teams. The teams now have an equal number of students. How many students are now in each team? So these are on 5 teams. Some students changed teams. So now everyone has an equal number of teams. So first you would add it up. First you do comets plus supers. 7 plus 4 equals 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That would be 11. 11 plus 5, 16. 16 plus 11. 6 plus 1 equals 7. 1 plus 1 equals 2. So 27 plus 3 equals 30. So 30 divided by 5. 5 times 6 equals 30. So there's 5 teams and the missing number is 6. So the answer would be 6. Laura buys a cap and a bag. The total cost is $25. The bag costs $5 more than the cap. What is the cost of the cap? So the total cost is $25. The bag costs $5 more than the cap. $25. 25 divided by 2 is... Well, 5 times 5 is 25. You can't divide 25, so you would do it. This question is very tricky. So it would be $5. So you would go $25. 5 times 5 equals 25. So you would 5 more. So 25, maybe 10. But 10 plus 15 equals 25. So you're just going to guess your way to this answer. 10 plus 15 equals 25. So it costs us 5 more than the bag. What is the cost of the cap? The bag is more expensive than the cap, so the less one is 10. So the answer would be $10. How many apples are shown? This question is quite easy. We all know how to count, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 apples. Here is a number pattern. What is the next number in the pattern? So 2 plus 2 equals 4. 4 plus 2 equals 6. 6 plus 2 equals 8. So what's 8 plus 2? Because these are all jumping by 2s, I think. 8 plus 2 equals 10. 6 plus 5. You can do it like this. 6 plus 5 equals, or you can add it like this. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 6 plus 5 is 11. A school has 10 boxes of footballs. 4 boxes have 6 footballs in each box. The other boxes have 5 footballs in each box. How many footballs are there altogether? So 10 boxes of football. 4 boxes have 6. 5, and the other boxes have, then 6 boxes have 5 in them. How many footballs altogether? So 6 plus 5 is 11. 4 plus 6 equals 10, so 6 plus 5 equals 11. There are 4 boxes of 6 footballs. 6, 12, 18, 24. Because there are 4 boxes of 6 footballs. So 6, 6, 6, and 6. The other boxes, 6 boxes have 5 footballs in them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many footballs are there all together? So you would add these up all together. 6, 12, 18, 24. 24. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 30 plus 24. 30 plus 24 equals 4 plus 0 equals 4. 3 plus 2 equals 5. So the answer would be 54 footballs. There are 60 boxes in a van. There are 6 shops. 7 boxes are delivered to each shop. How many boxes are left in the van after shop 6? So there are 60 boxes, there are 6 shops, 7. So 7, 14, 21, 28, What's next? 35. So after shop 6. So 35 is here. So because 7 times 5 equals 35. What's 7 times 6? 42. So there are 60 boxes in a van. So 60 minus 42. 10 minus 2 equals 8. 5 minus 4 equals 1. 18. A pyramid is made using all these faces. How many edges does it have? So a pyramid is like this. So using all of the faces. How many edges does a pyramid have? You can find an object, but right now I'm going to do it. So it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Because it's like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, that's the base. 5, 6. Then it would be the edges. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then it would be 5, 6, 7, 8. So, because you need the pyramids, you're only counting the edges. So, you can find the pyramid if you really want to. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Then when you go into the middle to make the pyramid, because right now it's just a square, because square has 4 edges, then it go 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 plus 4 equals 8. Because 1, 2, 3, 4, then it's in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is from the top view. So I've done all the questions now. I'll come back later once I've corrected all the questions. Bye!